This is basically going to be a continuation of the introduction on differentials. So we're going to draw some pictures now. Alright, so hopefully I can draw us up a picture and we can make sense out of what it is. So by remembering what our graph looked like in this previous example that I had worked, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of draw part of a curve here, and we'll just draw it up something like that right there. Alright, and now I want to draw a tangent line, and we'll pick the point, let's say right here. And so now we're going to draw a tangent line. I'm going to attempt to draw a tangent line anyway. Okay, and you know what? I think I'm going to throw in an XY axis, so it kind of gives us an idea of where we're at here. So here's the y-axis, and we'll say this is the x-axis here. Good enough. This point right here, which is the point of where the tangent line is occurring, and we'll call this on the x-axis the letter C. So this particular point right here, I'm going to draw it. We're going to have a bunch of stuff drawn on here. So this ordered pair right here is going to be C and F of C. Alright, so you should be able to follow that pretty easily. And remember, we talked about, I'm going to go way out here, so let's pretend we're really zoomed in on our picture. And let's talk about this, right, this difference right here. Okay, so if this difference is really small, then we could use this tangent line to approximate the y value. Instead of using the y value on this graph here, we could actually use the y value on the tangent line to approximate this the y value here. So that's kind of the idea. This distance here is going to be our delta x. So this is the change in x, the delta x between C and this point here. And so therefore this point is going to end up being C plus delta x. Okay, that'll be C plus delta x. And I think I'll use a different color here because I'm going to do some dotted lines. Kind of keep us an eye. Whoa. Right, and dotted lines coming down to here. Of course, we got a dotted line that we're going to need to talk about going across to there. And then we've got kind of some, right, this dotted line here. And also, this is going to kind of help us out with what delta y is. I'm going to go ahead and extend this out to right about here. Alright, so this distance, let me go back and change my color here. This distance from here to here is the distance f of C. Right? So this is f of C, this distance from here to here. Question is, what is this distance from here to here? Well, this is delta x right here. This distance is delta x, and then we want to find what is this distance here. Well, believe it or not, this is going to be f prime of C times delta x times delta x. That will be this distance